Is New York City becoming a haven for crime? If so, what could be the reasons behind this alarming trend? These questions echo in the minds of many, as the Big Apple witnesses a surge in crime rates in recent years. We're not talking about a slight uptick, but a significant rise, one that has residents and law enforcement agencies alike on edge. From petty theft to violent offenses, the city that never sleeps is seeing an escalating array of criminal activities. But it's not just the types of crimes that are concerning. The frequency and severity are ramping up too, painting a grim picture of the city's public safety situation. The streets that were once buzzing with life now echo with the sound of sirens more often than not. And the citizens? They're worried, apprehensive, and demanding answers. The men and women in blue, tasked with maintaining peace and order, are grappling with this wave of crime, trying to understand the causes and find solutions. With crime rates on the rise, it's time to delve deeper into the possible causes. Could changes in immigration and anti-crime laws be influencing this trend? Let's explore this further as we seek to understand what's happening to one of the world's most iconic cities. Over the years, New York City has been a beacon for immigrants from all over the world. But could this be contributing to the city's crime problem? Let's delve into this contentious issue. New York, a city of dreams, has always welcomed immigrants with open arms. This has resulted in a melting pot of cultures, adding to the city's vibrant diversity. However, in recent years, there's been a marked increase in crime rates. And some are pointing fingers at the growing rates of immigration, particularly illegal immigration. Now, it's crucial to tread carefully here. It's far too easy to connect dots that may not necessarily belong together. But let's consider the data. Studies indicate a rise in immigration coinciding with the spike in crime rates. However, correlation doesn't always mean causation. There's a wide array of factors that could be contributing to this surge in crime, and it's not fair or accurate to lay the blame solely at the feet of immigrants. On the other hand, there are critics who argue that illegal immigration does play a role. They point to instances where undocumented immigrants have been involved in criminal activities. These critics argue that lax immigration laws and enforcement have created a haven for such activities, but it's important to remember that these are just one side of a complex issue. There are many immigrants who are law-abiding citizens contributing positively to the city's economy and culture. And there are studies that show that immigrants are less likely to commit crimes than native-born citizens. While it's essential to avoid stereotypes and generalize, the data suggests a possible link between crime rates and immigration. But is this the only factor at play? Anti-crime laws are designed to deter crime and maintain order. But have recent changes in these laws contributed to New York City's crime problem? Over the past years, New York's anti-crime laws have undergone significant alterations. These changes, often in the name of fairness, have been controversial, stirring up heated debates. For instance, the relaxation of bail laws in 2020, which aimed to reduce the number of people held in jail before trial, has been criticized by many who believe it has contributed to an uptick in crime. Another contentious point is the decriminalization of certain offenses. By reducing penalties for some non-violent crimes, the intention was to limit the negative impact of criminal charges on individuals' lives. However, critics argue this approach has emboldened criminals and increased crime rates. The Right to Know Act, implemented in 2018, has also been a point of contention. This act requires police to identify themselves and explain why they are stopping someone. While the act was designed to improve police accountability and community relations, some argue it has inadvertently hampered effective policing, leading to a rise in crime. The argument isn't one-sided, though. Supporters of these changes maintain that they are essential steps towards a more equitable justice system, and that crime rates are influenced by a myriad of factors, not just law enforcement policies. Clearly, the changes in anti-crime laws seem to have had an unintended impact on crime rates in New York City. So, what can be done about it? Given the alarming rise in crime, it is imperative to take action. But what kind of action would be the most effective? Now, this might sound like a daunting task, but the solutions may already be at our fingertips. Stricter anti-crime laws and immigration policies could be the key to unlocking a safer New York City. Imagine a city where laws are enforced with such prowess that crime rates plummet. This is not a distant utopia, but a reachable goal through the implementation of more stringent anti-crime laws. Such measures could deter potential criminals, leading to a safer environment for us all. On the other hand, a well-regulated immigration system could ensure that only those who intend to contribute positively to our society are allowed in. This isn't about shutting doors, but rather about opening them responsibly. The potential benefits of these measures are not just theoretical. Stricter anti-crime laws could lead to more arrests, more convictions, and ultimately fewer crimes. Better immigration policies could help ensure that every newcomer is a boon, not a burden, to our city. It's time to consider stricter anti-crime laws and immigration policies. After all, the safety and security of New York City's residents must be the top priority. Together, we can make New York City a safer place for all.